Hi, Alex Forte here and welcome to the Art of Simple Golf. Now, how to hit a driver. Is this geared towards beginners? Yes, but it's really geared to anyone that might be struggling. It's not as hard as you may think. So we're going to cover a couple of thoughts that I want you to go through every single time you take the Big Badger out of the bag. Okay, so the first thing I want to address, we cover it in other videos, but it's so important. You have to tell your brain what you're trying to do. You can't just walk up, tee it up and think, I want to hit this 300 yards and, just hope and pray, guess. You stop guessing at golf. Tell your brain, tell your body exactly what you want to try and do. If you want to see it land 300 yards away, you might not be able to, but let's make it 250 in an exact spot. Tell your brain exactly that. And now we need to make sure that our setup isn't too steep, we're not too tense, we've got fluid action, and we want a nice reverse K position. And we can always get into that position by sliding the right arm down to the right knee to make sure that we are striking on the upswing and that the head stays behind and we can accelerate through. Just from that very simple position, we can get a nice strike on the club. Now, you might be trying to get more distance with the driver, but to realize that even at 60%, as long as you get a nice contact, you're going to be getting some really nice distances out of the drive. Now, these clubs are becoming easier and easier to hit, so you don't have to try and absolutely nut it to get a decent amount of distance and control. At 60%, you still can find some really nice distances and some really nice drives, but without putting pressure on your swing. And if you don't quite get it right, the shot isn't going to go as bad. Now, I know it's fun to go at it hard. I love hitting long balls too, but you'll be realizing that most of your long drives will come when you're not trying to force it. So just try some 60% swings. And that just looks like, feel like your 100 is something like that. Dial it down. So go to 80%. Then you can go to about 50 or 60%. Just there, you can do that all day long. Get a nice smooth strike on the drivers and get a bit of confidence by realizing that you can hit the fairways a decent way down. Now, we do want that shallow sort of angle of attack. We don't want to be hitting down steep on it. Now, bear in mind, as long as you've got the setup pretty correct, we want to feel a nice rounded turn. And one of the best ones that I even use from time to time as well to try and dial in my drive is the baseball swings, where I'm just holding the club out in front, and from here I'm feeling nice and connected. So my swing's feeling shallow, but everything is working together in a nice smooth action from this height. And it's perfect for a driver because we want that sweeping action, everything just turning through to a nice full finish, and it's a rounded feel. That's what we want, a nice rounded feel. So do a few practice swings like that to try and get that sensation. So as you come up to a drive, do your practice swings, 60%, a nice rounded feel. And we take the address, we've got the exact position where I want to land the ball, and now I just rotate, and I rotate 60%. Simples, and the ball goes where we want it to. So give that a try. Very simple tweaks and tips to be able to hit the driver a bit better. Thanks. Well, I hoped you liked those distance and driver tips. If you want to get help with every facet of your game, just click the link below and go to theartofsimplegolf.com/free for a really great series for the ultimate lessons, ultimate simple lessons to help you play your best golf. Now, please like and subscribe, share the channel. If you have any questions whatsoever about this video or others, just leave them below and we always get back in touch. Thanks for